Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, EAA International Young Eagles Day slated for June 10th. China condemns Winnie the Pooh patch. CAF aircraft takes part in tornado relief efforts. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland DeLay. Let's get into today's stories. EAA International Young Eagles Day slated for June 10th. The 30th Annual International Young Eagles Day will be held on June 10, 2023. The yearly event is undertaken to encourage EAA members to participate in the Young Eagles program. In 2023, the EAA is stepping up its support of International Young Eagles Day by hosting a webinar for Young Eagles volunteers. The webinar, titled Planning for International Young Eagles Day, will be presented on the evening of Tuesday, April 18th from 1900 to 2030 CST. In EAA parlance, Young Eagles are children ages 8 to 17 who are taken aloft in the personal aircraft of EAA members that they may experience the wonders of flight, often for the first time in their young lives. Upon the completion of a flight, Young Eagles receive an official aviator's logbook and a certificate commemorating the experience, both signed by the pilot under whose auspices they flew. Many children enjoy the experience to such a degree that they become regulars, showing up eagerly every time a local EAA chapter holds a Young Eagles rally. In addition to the aforementioned logbook and certificate, kids who take part in Young Eagles flights receive free of charge a Sporty's Pilot Shop online Learn to Fly course. And after the break, Bombardier surviving divestiture gamble.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/rusty today for details.
Unbridled passion, unequaled performance, unlimited possibilities.
Hartzell Aviation, you are cleared for takeoff.
Introducing Hartzell Aviation, leading general aviation companies united by the Hartzell guiding principle of built on honor, a commitment to uphold the highest standards in quality, performance, and support. Hartzell Propeller, Hartzell Engine Tech, Hartzell Aerospace Welding. We are Hartzell Aviation.
Now boarding at hartzellaviation.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Bombardier surviving divestiture gamble. In 2016, Bombardier commenced progressively selling off the entirety of its commercial aviation assets, culminating in the 2020 sale of the company's stake in Airbus's A220 program. The sale of its transportation division left Bombardier, a once widely diversified concern with stakes in the snowmobile, real estate, and finance sectors, with only its business jet unit. Comes now 2023, and Bombardier has transformed itself from a multinational conglomerate with a crushing $9 billion debt load to an efficient operation enjoying 23% year-over-year growth and quadrupled post-COVID profitability. New FAA office established to protect whistleblowers. The FAA has established a new centralized office within the agency for the purpose of providing high-ranking FAA officials data, independent reviews, and objective decisions pertaining to allegations of managerial malfeasance or misconduct. Dubbed the Office of Investigations and Professional Responsibility, the new entity aims in part to protect whistleblowers and other well-intentioned sorts who come forward with safety concerns despite peril to themselves and their careers. Airman receives Distinguished Flying Cross. In February 2019, Master Sergeant Zachary Cooper was part of an aircrew providing ISR and armed overwatch for U.S. and Afghan Special Operations Forces. While engaged in a force protection patrol, Cooper's aircraft suffered an ordnance malfunction. Cooper troubleshot the glitch and directed incoming coalition aerial assets to the point of conflict. Cooper then initiated the evacuation of wounded Afghan ground troops. In all, the survival of 184 U.S. and Afghan personnel was credited to Cooper. Master Sergeant Zachary Cooper was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for his valor and comportment in the face of enemy fire. NBAA calls upon FAA to amend SMS proposal. The NBAA, by dint of comments submitted to the FAA, made clear that while the larger aviation industry supports more or less the agency's proposal to saddle private, air taxi, and business aviation with Part 121 SMS regulations, they missed the mark. The proposed mandate, detailed by the FAA in a recent NPRM, sets out to require all Part 135 operators, certain Part 21 certificate holders, and Part 91.147 air tour operators to implement SMS protocols. In addition to expanding extant Part 5 SMS requirements to the aforementioned operators, the FAA's proposal adds new mandates to Part 5 itself. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. China condemns Winnie the Pooh patch. Taiwan's military news agency released photos of a young Taiwanese pilot conducting a pre-flight inspection of his aircraft. The left shoulder of the aviator's flight suit is clearly visible and emblazoned with an embroidered patch depicting a Formosan black bear delivering a savage right uppercut to the jaw of a startled and anguished-looking Winnie the Pooh. The bright red and yellow stands prominently against the drab olive backdrop of the Taiwanese pilot's combat ensemble, and encircling the patch is white text reading "We are open 24/7" and "Scramble." That Winnie the Pooh and Chinese President Xi Jinping are one and the same is unlikely. Comparisons of the two are the stuff of memes dating back to 2013 when Xi was feted by Barack Obama. The Chinese, however, did not laugh. In point of fact, Beijing has cracked viciously down on any and all depictions of Winnie the Pooh. The Pooh punching patch was made reportedly by a private company owned by Mr. Alex Xu, who set forth, quote, "I want to boost the morale of our troops through selling this patch," end quote. The Chinese remain unamused. And after these messages, CAF aircraft takes part in tornado relief effort.
Are you tired of tucking your phone under your headset to make a call and having cords and adapters strewn about the cockpit? Experience wireless cell phone communications and your personal music with Pilot Communications BlueLink 2. BlueLink 2 gives you a wearable link to two Bluetooth-enabled devices at the same time and can even control your phone and music. Use BlueLink 2 with your existing headset or a Pilot Communications headset from pilot-usa.com.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Welcome back. CAF aircraft takes part in tornado relief effort. Between March 24th and 27th, 2023, an outbreak of 31 confirmed tornadoes and the severe convective weather associated therewith raged across portions of the lower Mississippi Valley. The event was punctuated by a violent March 24th EF4 tornado that tore through the western Mississippi towns of Rolling Fork, Midnight, and Silver City, causing catastrophic damage and numerous fatalities. In the hours following the devastation, Steve Fryman of the Commemorative Air Force's Indiana Wing telephoned a fellow CAF member in Mississippi, inquiring after what the townspeople of Rolling Fork required in the way of disaster relief. Springing to action, CAF Mississippi Wing member Brandon Stevens compiled a list of needed materials and devised a plan by which CAF aircraft participating in the Airpower History Tour, then on a stop in Pensacola, Florida, would take part in a relief mission. On March 29th, a composite squadron comprising CAF airplanes from the Airpower History Tour and the Indiana Wings B-24 Diamond Lil and SNB BOB delivered medicine, water, trash bags, baby wipes, and other needed supplies to Jackson, Mississippi. Glenn Olson of the CAF's B-29 B-24 squadron was instrumental in putting the plan together. In just 4 hours, CAF members raised $1,300, which was used to purchase the nearly 2,000 pounds of disaster relief supplies that were delivered to JAN. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!